Okay, this is my latest build from Sarik Hobbies. So I've ordered all the wood and the plan from them. It arrived a couple of weeks ago and it all looks really good. Here are the formers and some more here and the ribs. Quite a lot of sheet wood here. Looks to be ample. And then the fuselage and wing is made up from this 3/16 square section hard balsa, and this is really hard. It's very stiff and very hard to cut, but it's light and strong, I guess. And then there are just a couple of pieces of different dimensions to go in the bottom of the fuselage and somewhere else I haven't discovered yet. And then there's a sheet of plywood that this is sitting on as well, and again I'm not too sure what that's for yet, but I'm sure I'll find a use. And then the plan I've got on the table at the moment, but a good plan showing all the detail of the fuselage and the wing as well. So look forward to making this one. Hi, well here we are with the first component of the Comper built. Horizontal stabilizer, and here it is. So quite a fiddly little build based on 16th solid balsa piece underneath, but then that's laying over with all these pieces around the edge. So good fun cutting all those out and sanding to shape. The one slightly complicated thing was just bending the strip around here, and I've got just a separate piece of video that shows how I bent those. So what I did was find something of a suitable radius, which turned out to be this little saucepan, soaked the wood to put a bit of bend on it, and then mounted it to the saucepan with the pegs and just poured boiling water over it just to get it to adhere nicely to that curve. So we'll leave that to dry for an hour or so and see if it's come out okay. Okay, here's the elevator finished. So quite similar construction to the horizontal stabilizer. You can see the sandwich construction here, and the way that it tapers down to quite a narrow trailing edge. And on the inside here you can see how it tapers down from that width of the leading edge versus the trailing edge. So not difficult, just a bit fiddly cutting the pieces of wood out. And on the tips here I've just put in a solid piece rather than leaving it open. And then I've just got to smooth off the edges, round off the edges, and that'll be finished. What I'm not too sure about is this section here. Obviously this fits onto the horizontal surface like this, but the rudder obviously passes down through here, and on the plan it shows it being slightly cut away, but that's going to make for a very weak join between the two halves, so I'm not too sure what I'm going to do about that. I think I'll go on and make up the rudder and the fuselage and then just see how it looks.